Hello everyone, this is part 2 of reviewing the Jurassic World minis that come from the little boxes that you would get from the Walmart store or online or however you get them from. Like the last video, I will be showing a few at a time, just to be safe. Anyways, let's get started. We have here is Carnotaurus. Why I have two? Well, the answer, look at the underbellies. Now, look at this other one. Oh my goodness. Sorry, a little human. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, you would notice a huge difference. Honestly, it's still a pretty cool mini. I got this one in Idaho a few years ago. Was my first Carnotaurus to get. Next, I have Ceratoseucops. Well, by judging how it looks quite accurate to the real life thing. However, I have one issue with it. I'm not sure if any of you experience it whenever you have this exact mini, but watch what happens after I move this human minifig. See, it just fell on its own. Even though I try to stand with it, make it stand well, it keeps falling. Ah! Calm down, Hunter. Calm down. It's just a mini. It's not its fault that it was stuck in a little ball. Oh! I managed to get it to stand well. That's a miracle. Next mini. Next I got is Gastonia. And oh my goodness. I really love how spiky it looks. It looks so similar to the real life animal. I really adore it so much. And for it, it's actually really small for a mini, which is actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's take a look to see if it's got any face. Come on. I mean, it kind of does. Come on. Stop being stubborn, camera. There we go. There's a bit of it that I could see from. Ah, dang it, not again. Next, I got these three different versions of Allosaurus. You might be asking why three different versions. Two out of three look so similar, but if you look closely, the huge difference lays in the eye. One looks like it's got a small eye, which is, I believe, would be quite accurate. Now the other one looks like it's got a bigger eye, or I'm looking at it differently, and that the paint jobs are completely a bit different from each other. This one I got actually from ordering it online with the gift card a few years ago. This one I actually got from the little boxes, like the dino trackers. And this guy I got is from the Chaos Theory line, which honestly, it suits well with the Jurassic World Allosaurus skin tone. It, I really like how they changed the color of it for once. It's really unique. Next dinosaur is Bistohevosaur. And to be honest, I thought the Dino Trackers series would be its only appearance until the Chaos Theory line, and possibly the Rebirth line too. I really like this dinosaur so much due to the quills it had, starting from the hip towards the end of its tail, which I believe I would like to see this animal appear in a Jurassic World movie with this exact design. Possibly like for a show, an intimidation, which is really cool if you think about it. Next I got is Sinoceratops. This ceratopsian I first managed to get was from the Dino Tracker series a few years ago. Sure, it did appear in the Dominion line, but I don't. I wasn't able to get it at the time because I would thought that the Dominion was the only one. But it's still pretty cool. I mean, I like how they added a detail like the holes in the frill to give it more detail. It's really cool. Next is Sinotyrannus. I like how vibrant this dinosaur is, especially with the crest and the tip of its tail. Looks like as if it put warrior paint on itself, as if it's ready for combat. Though the crest itself is more used for intimidation than combat itself, which is understandable. Side note: guy and Bistoherosaur, in case if you didn't know, are both tyrannosaurs. However, Sinotyrannus is actually a Proceratosaurid, and Proceratosaurids are the ancestors of tyrannosaurs that existed in the in the Jurassic period, and got big as Sinotyrannus. Oh my goodness, I am stuttering so badly, aren't I? In the early Cretaceous, before evolving into Tyrannosaurids that we all know and love today. Next I got is a Margosaurus, and I bet some of you watching this and seeing this immediately would think, oh hey, you have two of them. Like once again with the Carnos and other minis that are different. They have differences from each other. Look at this one closely, and then this one. I'll give you a few seconds to answer. What's the difference? If you guess that the a bit one's lighter from the other and darker from the other, you're absolutely correct. Now, this dinosaur I first got from my little brother when I was like, "Oh my goodness, I don't. You're so lucky. You have that dinosaur that I don't." And that's what he ended up giving me that dinosaur, and I traded him for something that he didn't have. It's still a cool dinosaur. I like how the neck looks, especially with those sails. Next I got is Baryonyx Limbo. Though, yeah, it does look similar to Limbo in my opinion. How I like the Chaos Baryonyx. It looks quite accurate to the real thing, minus the osteoderms. However, I wish they would have made it a grim mini like this instead of a bit oversized baryonyx minis when you put them next to the human minifigs, because these are the minis like to collect. Next I have is Concavinator. How I actually got this dinosaur was, again, like with the Allosaurus, was from ordering it online a few years ago, and I managed to get a bit more over the past few years, and made its return in Chaos Theory line and the Rebirth line recently, both in 2024. No, yeah, 2025 and this year. However, what kind of sets me off is that it's got thumbs. Yes, thumbs. I'm not sure if the actual dinosaur figure has this trait or not, but it's got thumbs. Something that Carcharodontosaurids lack, like most other dinosaurs. And let's see if it's got a claw on that digit. since archosaurs are known. Apparently, that looks quite accurate. It don't got claws on the thumb. Alright, next dinosaur. Next is Yangchuanosaurus. I got this dinosaur from the Dominion line, which is really, really cool. And I didn't know it had another skin color to it until I looked it up when was continuing hunting, collecting, not hunting, but collect, continuing my like Jurassic World mini collecting. That it has like this bluish color on the main body and had like the yellow spots on the upper part of the body, and the crest, I think it was orange or yellow. I'm not 100% sure, but it looked so vibrant than this one. But I'm not gonna lie, this dinosaur there is still cool. It's still cool. Okay, I need to stop doing that. The final dino for the day is Hesperosaurus, which looks like a baby stegosaurus to some of you, which I could quite understand how it looks so similar, but it's actually a different species. Now, this dinosaur mini actually first appeared in the Chaos Theory line, but its first appearance as a toy itself appeared in the Epic Evolution line, which is odd, but okay. I don't know what they were doing in their the company were doing, but yeah, at least we get to see this dinosaur. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wish I could show more, but I like to do a little bit at a time, so I hope you guys don't mind, but I'll I'll be doing a few more parts to this. And hopefully if I do get new minis or maybe new Jurassic World advent calendars with minis in it, I could hopefully do a video of it and like after I get the product. I'm not so sure, but I can't always say I promise because as my mom once told me, sometimes you can't keep promises that you say that you promise and then it's not gonna happen. So I must be wary of what I say to anyone, including to you viewers and subscribers out there. But yeah, um, to all right, bye.